Alrighty, you guys, it is a super windy day here in Grand Junction, but it's a little warmer than it's been the last few days. And I have in front of me the oEdRo off-road 4x4 DIY Tonneau cover. Tonneau, I'm not really sure how to say that, but it's one of the soft roll covers. Definitely a cheap option. So we're kind of going to test it out, see how it does. It was $200 on Amazon, and I'm about to drive across the country with it. So we will see if it holds up. Basically right now, just doing a quick wash of the parts that are going to have weather stripping stuck to them, just so that they're nice and clean, give the best connection possible. And then from there, throw the weather stripping on, throw the two rails on, attach the actual topper, roll it out. Should be about a 20-minute install. We'll see how this goes. So after you lay this on, there's the open side here. Pull a screw out of here, and then that slips on over top. And that goes back in and holds it in. So you pull that little bolt out there. This side, with all the hardware, goes that way, and the Velcro is facing out at an angle. Slides over top, just like that. Make sure it's all the way on. Alrighty. That is one piece now. I gave it a good wash, like I said earlier, so hopefully this stuff stays just fine. We're gonna finish it off, put another layer, make sure it's actually sealed, because I'm trying to keep as much water out as possible. So that might actually be a little bit too much thickness. Honestly though, here's what I'm gonna do. I've got enough to do one more layer. Taking off both these and just putting the one strip, the thick strip. I think that should be perfect. So let's see what that looks like. Yep, that's the ticket. So if you guys are interested, this is way better thickness. 3/4 inch wide by 1/2 inch thick, 10 foot of it. Only used about half of it, not even. Might use a little more as we go around the edges here, we'll see. But yeah, that's way more ideal. So like, are there better bed covers? Yeah, there's definitely better bed covers, but we're testing out a $200 cheap bed cover, and that's the important part. If you guys are curious, this does include pre-installed weather stripping on the actual bars for the two sides, so you don't have to buy enough to do the entire bed, just the bulk liner, or the bulkhead up at the top there. Alright, they're all fairly locked in place, not tight though. We're gonna close it up and see how it does unrolled, see if it'll lock. Here goes nothing. We have both side rails locked in, weather stripping installed up here. The two bolts holding the frame rails to the bulkhead rail fastened. We're gonna unstrap this and see how it works when we roll it out. Somebody did complain about these being really hard to unclip. Kind of difficult, yeah, I'll give them it. Looks pretty nice. Okay, so these slide up and lock under here. This comes up under here, and that is the locking mechanism. So what we're trying to figure out now is just which adjustments need done to get this to actually lock in place. Oh, it's so close. Alright, well, it was a battle, but honestly, pretty happy. I will update you guys with full results tomorrow. Okay guys, so here's the final look at the oEdRo soft roll bed cover that I just put on the Jeep. You can see down the line there, it actually seals the bulkhead pretty well once you put that extra weather sealing in there. Come down, it's pretty tight across. It does have frames, sections that go across, which help. Come to the back here, and this is where I had to play with the adjustment a lot. I still could move it back a touch, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks now. We've got pretty decent seal. It's definitely not, there's no gap, but it's not pushing down very hard, so you know, there could still be water that gets in, but I did have it on through a storm last night, and sure enough, it's sealed. There wasn't any water on the inside, but as you can see, like, there's a little bit of a gap. So it could be slightly better, but for the price, I can't complain at all. I'd say it looks pretty good. So that's bed cover fully laid down. It's got the 2 clips up front for when you want to roll it up. And this is what it looks like from the side. Overall, super happy with this bed cover for the price. Can't complain.